Hey everybody, welcome to Screen Crush. I'm Matt Singer. Before we get started, a few light spoilers for Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom are ahead. Every Jurassic Park dinosaur is made from previous dinosaurs. The creators of the original park found fossilized mosquitoes full of dino DNA. They extracted it, and then they used it to bring extinct animals back from the dead. The Jurassic Park sequels have been made the exact same way. The DNA from the old movies is used to create new films. Jurassic World embraced the original film's vision of a dino theme park on a massive scale. Its sequel, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, reimagines Jurassic Park IV, with survivors of a previous dinosaur catastrophe lured back to the island under false pretenses for a rescue mission with hidden motives. But the Jurassic Park film that influenced Jurassic World the most was actually never made. That would be Jurassic Park IV, which spent more than a decade in various stages of development after Jurassic Park III. By 2002, Steven Spielberg was already bragging in interviews about the wonderful story idea that he had to work with on Part 4. He boasted it was the best idea for a Jurassic Park since the very first movie, and that he wished he had the idea before he had made Jurassic Park 3. Now, a few years later, a Jurassic Park 4 screenplay surfaced online, credited to writer and director John Sayles. To put it mildly, this thing is nuts. It features soldiers of fortune, drug dealers, and Swiss supervillains, and that's on top of all the typical dinosaur action. What's really nuts, though, is how many of the concepts from this unfilmed screenplay found their way into the Jurassic World series. Its hero is an unemployed mercenary named Nick Harris.
Hello.
Jurassic Park founder John Hammond recruits him for a dangerous mission to Isla Nublar and the ruins of the original park. Hammond needs Harris to find the shaving cream can full of dinosaur embryos stolen in the first film by Wayne Knight's Dennis Nedry. Another company has bought Isla Nublar, and Hammond is terrified they will find the embryos and use them for evil. Now, it was clearly established in Jurassic Park that Nedry's Barbasol can only had enough coolant in it to preserve the embryos for 36 hours.
There's enough coolant inside for 36 hours.
But whatever. Harris accepts the assignment, and he travels to Costa Rica. He finds the can, and he evades the dinosaurs, but he's attacked by soldiers working for the park's new owners. He stashes the embryos. Then he gets knocked out, and that's when things get really weird. Nick wakes up in a medieval castle in the Swiss Alps where he's held hostage by Baron Hermann von Drax, a name I swear I didn't make up. Von Drax wants those darn embryos, and while he negotiates with Harris, he shows him his prized possessions, a team of highly trained, genetically engineered raptors that can be controlled via hormone injections. Von Drax makes Harris an offer he can't refuse. Use his unique mercenary warrior skills to finish training these raptors for combat or be dinner for the pet dinos. Every scene involving Baron Von Drax is insane. Like when Von Drax offers a toast to his victorious reptiles. And then Nick trains the raptors to become raptor soldiers. Raptolgers, if you will. Sayles' screenplay mutated further from there. There's supposedly a draft that involves dinosaur-human hybrids. I haven't read it, but concept art is floating around on Instagram. Now, as part of their training, Nick leads the dinosaurs on several rescue operations. Sayles' script goes to hilarious lengths to prove these missions could only be handled by a team of highly trained raptors. So, for example, Von Drax's henchman, Joyce, tells Nick about a little girl who's been kidnapped. And Nick suggests, well, let's put together a team of special forces dudes to find her. No, says Joyce. They'll never find her in time. Okay, why not have one dinosaur sniff out the kid and then we send in the Navy SEALs? It won't work, Joyce insists. It will not work. They keep the girl in the center of the room, so in a firefight that would be too dangerous. No! This looks like a job for Raptolgers! For the big action finale, they actually send raptors parachuting out of airplanes. Yes, dinosaurs wearing parachutes is a thing that existed in a real script for Jurassic Park IV. At the end of the film, the raptors turn on their masters, of course, and Nick returns the hidden embryos to Hammond. Nick's time training de-extinct death beasts to triangulate enemy positions rejuvenates his life, and he lives happily ever after. Time passed, and a new round of development began, which ultimately resulted in Colin Trevorrow's Jurassic World, and now J.A. Bayona's Fallen Kingdom. For the first Jurassic World, Trevorrow and his team rewrote another screenplay by Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver. They were driven by 3 directives from Steven Spielberg. The park is open, there is a raptor trainer, and the dinosaurs break free and threaten the park. Although the raptor trainer in the Jurassic World films has a different name, Owen Grady instead of Nick Harris, he bears a striking resemblance to the character in the Jurassic Park IV script. He's both an animal trainer and a former soldier, and while he has serious reservations about using raptors for military purposes, he still goes along with the plan and even kind of enjoys the thrill of the hunt. And there are other connections between Jurassic Park IV and Jurassic World. Both feature genetically engineered dinosaurs, and both feature dinosaurs who have camouflage abilities. Fallen Kingdom shares even more similarities with Sayles' Jurassic Park IV script. For one thing, their structures are nearly identical. A first half set in the overgrown ruins of Jurassic Park, and a second half trapped in a wealthy eccentric's gigantic and garishly appointed mansion. There are even scenes where wealthy buyers come to examine the dinosaurs and bid on their services in both films. Now, these could all be coincidences, I guess, but in a 2015 interview with Screen Crush, Trevorrow admitted he had read the John Sayles script during the development of Jurassic World. "I was so curious," he said. "I liked it in a lot of ways. I knew what was going on. What was going on was bananas, but that's not a bad thing. My movie is bananas. There's a lot in there to like. It's nuts in a lot of the right ways." Even if Trevorrow and his co-writer Derek Connolly didn't consciously lift elements from Jurassic Park IV, its influence can be felt up and down their franchise. Fallen Kingdom leaves the door very much open for a third Jurassic World, which Trevorrow has already signed on to direct. If history is any indication, no one should be surprised if the dinosaur-human hybrids with laser cannon arms show up in that one. I'm Matt Singer, thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe, like, and do all that other stuff they tell you to do on YouTube videos. You know what to do, just click the thing in the thing.